Hey guys, welcome to the first video on my channel. Today I'll be doing a deck profile on a deck that I went 5-0 with at a preliminaries. I took first and I finally have my invite. I've been playing this deck for probably 2 months straight, and it's a lot of fun, very aggro, so tune in for it and subscribe and like the video if you can. Alright, so to start out, my leader is Super Saiyan Gogeta. On the front side, when he attacks the leader, he draws a card and gains 5k. So if you are unawakened, you do put on pressure, especially the Shenron leaders. This does help if they don't awaken you, because you can keep swinging and then you'll still be 15, so they still have the combo out. Very unique about this guy is that his awakening is at 5 or less, so you'll flip him over, draw a card, untap at 5. Makes it easier to aggro your opponent down very early game, since you only have to take 3 life instead of 4. On the flip side, he has double strike, strong as hell, and then when he attacks at anything, he draws a card, and also activate main, you can blow up a 10,000 or less card. Allows you to play the free Frieza, and you can blow up blockers if you want to. Anyways, getting started with it. This is a green-red variant, or red-green variant, so first we're playing 5 Master Roshi. He is a sparking super combo, and the reason why is because early game you don't really want to be at 4, you want to be at 5. So as long as you have 5 in the drop, you're able to still super combo, and he always has 10k no matter what. You can switch these out to the Bulma if you want, but usually I try to stay at 5 since my board goes wide, and I try and keep my life as high as possible in that case. So next is the negates. I'm playing 2 Is That All You Got, and then 3 After Image. The reason why is because since you do have life, you can defend with After Image. However, you don't always have a lot of energy, meaning this is why I play more After Image. But Is That All You Got is very good. If you know that your opponent is going to go big, you can kind of save 1 energy and just negate and then kill 2 of their cards if you want to. Moving on to the main cards of the deck, we're playing 4 Intensifying Power Trunks, and we're playing 4 Chain Attack Trunks. Can't wait for a foil version to him to come out. So this is our main Awakener. This is one of our main pieces. However, we do have other things that we play. Some stuff that you could do off a Chain Attack is going to be the Zeno. Basically resets game state. Very good. I mean, if they have a big board or you have a bad hand, you just chain Zeno, it's brain dead, and it works all the time. You can kind of go for game for that if they're at 1 and you see that they have like 12 cards in hand. Just chain Zeno, bring it back down to 5, and hope to God that you draw a Scientist Fu. We're playing 3 Everybody's Pal Yamcha. Most of these cards are Earthlings. Yamcha's are Earthling. Gohan's are Earthling. I mean, the super combos are Earthling too, so he fetches a bunch of cards in this deck, and it's not that bad for him to be on board. He is a 15k, so you can put on pressure too. Next is Digging Deep Vegeta. For those times you don't find your Awakeners, you can use him instead. He takes 2, so if you've only taken 1 life, you can swing in, take 2 or take 1, and he restands to be a 20k for the turn. Again, puts on pressure and is a 5k, which is a big thing in this deck. You don't really want too many 10ks. You do want a lot of 5ks because you are going to be using your energy a lot. Next, our last red card, or just singular red card we're playing, is SS Gogeta Acrobatic Warrior. He gets played out when you play out the SSB Gogeta Resonant Explosion. This is the main card of this deck. And also to go along with that, we are playing 3 Surprise Attack Frieza. So what you would do, the main combo is, once you're awakened, or even if you're not awakened, you can still put on pressure like this. You combo red-green, tap a red and play him, blow up a card, play the Surprise Attack Frieza, and then off of Disco Gita's auto, you play him for free. You now have 3 cards on board, 15, 15, double strike 20k. I've done this countless times turn 1 when they have like a Borgos or a blocker or just some random 1-drop that they use to draw on board. You just go ahead and blow it up. The crazy thing is that this can be used during your opponent's turn too, so you arrival, bring him out, bring 1 out on your opponent's turn, then on your turn you arrival, bring another 1 out. The sad thing is that you can only have 1 of these, so I mean, it's not too broken, but it is still a good combo if you can bring it out. So we're playing 4 of the 5 drop, 3 of the 4 drop, only because you can only have 1 of him out at a time. And we're playing 3 surprise attack Frieza to be played out whenever you want. Again, you don't want to have too many 1Ks in this deck, that's why we're only playing 3 surprise attack instead of 4. Another late game piece that we have here is SS Gohan and Son Goten Familial Bond. He has Alliance, so he's better than Broly in my opinion, because when you play him, you can play him down turn 4 and he's only 1 green instead of 2. So what I like to do is that the turn before, I like to get the SS Gogeta out on board with the 5-drop Gogeta, so that when he's on field, you basically bring out the SS Gohan, swing, tap him for Alliance, they take a damage, and basically if they don't have a negate, it's kind of it's a pretty strong card going in for game when they're 4 life. If they are at 1 life, then you automatically win. It doesn't matter. Great card, I love it. I need another SPR though, so if anyone knows who's watching this video, please save one for me. Next card we're playing, we're going into green now. These are the last cards here. So we're playing 2 SS Broly to play off a chain attack, because when you have a multicolor in your energy, you're able to make them drop a card and then you draw a card. So early game, late game, this is still good because they are going to be comboing out of a lot of your attacks. So you want to play this down. He's just a 15k pressure, that's it. You don't really do anything else with him other than combo him and play out the Gogeta. Also, he does pop a card on field, so again, going back to surprise attack Frieza, if you have him in hand, you chain attack, play him out for free off of that, pop a card, then play Frieza for free. You now played out 3 cards for only 2 energy. Moving on, our next awakening piece is Newfound Power Son Gohan. Again, you need green, so you might as well put an awakener in when you can, because if you do have a red-green energy, you can play these and it's very versatile. Next is counterplay. Added this in last second, saved me 3 games. Oh my god, I was going against Slug. He played his Slug, I said counterplay, kill it, and he couldn't do the 6-drop Slug for the turn. I forgot what, I was going up against Toa. This didn't help me, but I think I went up against Raditz? No, sorry, Shenron Gogeta. He played Shenron, said counterplay, kill it. He can't use the activate main, so I was very happy of adding this card. I wouldn't put more than it, 2 is fine. Last screen is 3 Trunks Bridge to the Future. Builds up your drop for the super combo. Grabs you a Saiyan. There's a green card. There's so many good things for this deck, but you only need 3. Only because a 4th one kind of puts too much. It puts too many of him into the deck. Excuse me. And you really want to be finding other cards. Literally, this whole deck, except for Zeno and Yamcha and your super combo, and I guess Frieza is a Saiyan. So if you don't find anything off of the top 2, you're very unlucky. It doesn't mean you're bad, don't worry. So yeah, and the last card in the deck, the one of Scientist Fu. Now we are only playing 1 because you're using this to go for game, and once you get that 7 out of your drop, it's very hard to build back up for your super combo. And I mean, if you're in a scenario where you had little cards, you could just play him, draw 2, swing with him, and then pass. I mean, there's a lot of versatility with this card. That's why I love Scientist Fu so much, but you don't really want to draw him early game because he is a dead card. You instead want a red or a green or something that could find you more pieces, like the Yamcha or the Trunks. Some of the main combos that I will do is, I mean, there's not really main combos, it's just how your board looks. I guess you want to have like a Yamcha on board and then a Trunks, and then when you combo things, you just want to have a Gogeta on board with the Frieza, and then you want to have the other Gogeta on board too. I mean, your board can be wide, your board can be short. I mean, these cards are just swinging in and they have to combo out of it no matter what. The thing that I love about playing the Awakeners in here, the 1-drop Awakeners, is that if you are at 5 life, you're not really scared to take life. If you're in a great position or you have a board like this, you're not scared to take life. So early game, or like turn 2, turn 3, you're able to swing in when you're at 5 and already awakened. You can just take a life and he's still critical. So there's not really a need to worry about your life too much. early game. I mean, if you do draw a bad hand, well then, I mean, what are you gonna do about it? But all it takes for this hand to pop off is a green. This is why I love this deck a lot. Also, some things to know about the leader is that he does keep his 5k, so what you can do is swing with your leader. He gains a 5k awaken during the swing. He becomes a 20k double strike. And early game, they don't really want to take that, only because if they see what your board is going to look like, or they played you in round 1 and you're going to round 2 or 3, they're not going to like what they're seeing after that. So yeah, this is a very fun deck. I haven't made a sideboard for it only because we were playing best of 1. However, I would love to see someone take this to a regionals because I kind of can't too much. I mean, I'd love to go to the next event, I believe is somewhere in Florida, I think Orlando. I do want to make it there, so hopefully I'll see some people there. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Alpha G. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and also comment on some opinions that you do have of the deck profile or of the deck itself. If you have a sideboard in mind, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I mean, I'll be leaving the deck list the deck list link to DBS decks in the description, and also I'll be leaving the music in the description too. Alright, so thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.